Kiteboarding is a sport with many facets. Surfing on waves, freestyling, high jumping, speed challenges, and even regatta-style races. First, we take you to Maui for the final event of the Naish Summer Kite Race Series. And as typical for Maui, the winds were cranking and the kiters had an awesome day on the water.
We are at Maui at Kanaha Beach. We are putting an event together. It's a Naish Kiteboard Race Series. Today was our final championship, and we had really good conditions today.
There are 4 disciplines. We had the race board start, surfboards, twin tips, and then the high jump contest. This is the first kite race series that Hawaii has had so far, and throughout the world, kite racing is catching on big time, and we want to try to get things going here and have a fun community event for everybody, and this is the last stop. So we did just kind of a simple triangle course. We did a start right off the beach over here, and then we have an upwind leg, a reach leg, and then a downwind mark, and then race back up to the start line.
And we have pretty much a 2-mile course. They have to tuck between 4 different buoys. The race board has to do like 4 tacks. We also integrated a surfboard division, so a lot of beginners people that are not on surfboards can do it. And then we're doing also for beginners or advanced twin tip division, so they can go for one small run.
Course racing has developed quite a bit, and it's getting a lot of attention right now. And it's pretty exciting because the kites have a ton of power, and the boards that they've developed now can go upwind, downwind super well, and kind of bringing like the positive aspects of windsurfing into kiteboarding now, board-wise, and something that's developing really fast and super exciting to be involved in right now.
The discipline of kite racing is relatively new. It has evolved due to the improved equipment and the light wind performance. And so what we've started to do now is race upwind, and that has allowed us to start doing course racing in a similar way to what windsurfing has been doing over the years. And the exciting thing is that the racing discipline in kiting has created a group of people that are excited about it. They can measure themselves one against the other. And it also opens up the light wind days that very often you couldn't get out in wave sail or freestyle. So that's really what has brought the given strength to the evolution in the race boards.
Raceboards basically are very new in the market. They're very thick, they're heavier, they're longer than a twin tip. They're about 6 feet, they're very wide.
We have the foot straps that allow you to hike out more on the board. This is important when you want to ride flat because you start to require leverage over the fins. The fins, as you can see, are starting to become bigger relative to what people are using on wave boards and twin tips. This is what allows you to ride flat. It provides the resistance to the wind as opposed to edging using the rail like on twin tips. The edge of the board is very sharp to release the water, and basically the reason that the boards are much faster is because the fins are more efficient than just digging the rail in the water.
Also, it allows you to maintain a better and faster speed compared to a surfboard or a twin tip.
The high jumps in kiting has always been amazing because you basically are attached to a parapont or hang glider, And it's what allowed kiting to have that amazing revolution in the early days. And basically, height-wise, nowadays people are getting up to 60 feet, even more. I think the amazing thing about kiting is that with the kite we can generate enormous amounts of power, and that allows us to go very fast. And so much of the development in the board has also been revolved around controlling the board at high speeds. At 35 miles an hour going through 3-foot chop out at sea, it's quite crazy, and you're all the time borderline on the edge of being out of control. But you can tone it down. It all depends on how badly you want to win. If you want to win, though, some of the guys these days that are well trained, they just fly downwind, and they're basically looping their kite, generating as much apparent wind with the kite and going as far downwind as they can, as fast as they can.
You know, if you don't have control at that speed, you really can eat it bad. Like I'm getting water going up my nose, and it's so bad. I don't know, I must be getting old. But it comes out to my ears, and next thing you know, my ears are burning. That's how bad I get dragged. Yeah, the racing has a big future. They're talking about putting it into the Olympics and as a new sailing class, because out of all the sailing classes, it can perform in like about 6 knots of wind, 6 to 8 knots of steady wind. These guys can get going really fast. So there's a big future in racing there, and there's a big future in, you know, like look at here, we're racing in twin tips and surfboards and race boards. There's a lot of people are just really into, you know, getting out there and going around the course. It's something different for everybody.
Hey, shake it, shake it!
That looked like so much fun. Congratulations go out to all of the winners.